Having categories keeps your store organized and makes it easy for not only you, but your customers to find your products as well. So I want to show you what my categories look like so you can have an idea of what that looks like. So this is my shop, and you can see here on the left-hand side, I have my custom categories, and I have these cute little emojis here for my games. I have a lightning bolt here. I have pencils here. Now, usually when you are doing custom categories on TPT, it's just going to put them in the order that you type them in. And it's going to be not very organized and a little harder to read. With this, people can see, okay, this first area above this line is all escape room games. Then these are other categories I want you to look at. These are seasonal. Now, what I want you to look at as you're seeing this is that we also have how these are not alphabetical. I have them in order of the seasons. And there's a special way to do that too. Now, when you're setting up your categories, you kind of just have to play around and test which emojis work best and which ones come up first. But I have a PDF for you that you're going to be able to use to go over the instructions on how to set yours up like this as well. So to do this, to set up your categories, you're going to go to product listings, and it will come up with all of your product listings in your store. And you see custom categories here on the left, and I'm going to click on manage your categories. And then as you can see here, these are the titles of my categories. I'll show you what this right here is like the code for the little lock emoji. And I'll show you how to get those in just a minute. And then right here, I have this shift line. And all I did was hold down the shift button and then the line button to make this line. And I kind of had to play around with it. I would create it. Then I'd come down here and click save changes, and then I'd go and look at my store to make sure the line wasn't too long. But you put the line at the end of the category section you want it to be, like where you want it to be separated. Then back here, each extra space moves it up in the ranking. So right here, I have a little pencil emoji, and I have the most space in front of back to school because I want that to be first, because that is first in the seasons, then Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and it goes all the way down to end of year. You're just going to have to kind of play around with it and kind of insert the different emojis to see which one comes first. And then down here, these are just extra categories that aren't as important in my store. They're just down there mainly for me to keep myself organized. But if I go to my store, this is what it looks like. Now I have a PDF with these instructions, but I'm going to quickly show you how I made that. So again, I went to product listings. And there's two different ways. There is this one site here called Unicode, and it has all the different emojis. And you just have to kind of play with which ones are going to come up first and test it out. But let's say you wanted to have, let's pick one of the emojis here, the world. All you're going to do is you'll hover over it, and then you want this pink HTML code, and you'll highlight and copy that whole thing. Then I went back to my custom categories, and I pasted it here. That's all I did. I just put it right here. Then I gave it one space, and these are all, this is the lock-in key one. Then for down here, for the back to school, I have a cute one. It's a little pencil. And another way to do that is to use, it's called Bearwood Labs. And in fact, this is what the custom categories PDF is that I have for you. But what you're going to do is he has Bearwood Labs is the one who also does flat pack. He has a lot of cool little tools for TPTers, but you can click here on the link and you can find the little emojis here that you like. I found the pencil here. That's one I use. Maybe you like this pencil or the check mark, or there are some other emojis to use, or the smiley face, whatever you'd like. You can choose one of these options, maybe the star, and then you just copy the clipboard and you can insert it wherever you'd like. I don't want to insert it here because I don't want to mess up my categories. I could maybe put it down here. And now I have my little star. Or maybe you want, let's see, a little heart. So I'm going to copy the clipboard and I'm going to then paste it here. And now I have my cute little heart. And if I were to save changes, sometimes it takes a minute for it to pop up. So I'm not 100% sure it's going to be there in my store right this second, but let's check it out. Let's see. Nope, it's not there yet. Sometimes it takes a few minutes for it to save, but I have the heart there to do that.